Hi there. This is a video for Tomb Raider 6, The Angel of Darkness. This is for the PC version on Steam. In this video I'll be talking about how we can use the archive tool to unpack the various asset packages in the game. Basically the game reserves a package of assets for every area that you enter. So when you go into an area and you have a loading screen, it's going to load a whole new uh, file full of assets. And those are what we call archives. So we're going to be going over the archive files and how we can unpack them to find assets. Okay. Alright, so this is the archive tool that you'll get in my toolkit. You should have three things: the guide, the text guide, the character tool, which I'll be showing in a different video, and the archive tool. So in the archive tool, you're going to have four files here. You're going to have the executable and a series of bad scripts which help to control the executable. So for now we need to find the installation directory of your game. So go to Steam, right click, and then go to Library. From there you're going to navigate through your game list until you find Tomb Raider 6. Right click on that, go to Properties. You go to Properties window, go to the last tab called Local Files, and of course the button here that says Browse Files or Browse Local Files. Click that and your window will pop up. You can now close Steam. Alright, so now we have your installation folder. So what you want to do is you want to navigate to the data folder, and if you have not already, you want to create a new folder called CHAR, care. So hit new folder and create a new folder called care. Now navigate to the maps folder. Inside of this folder you're going to have a series of files ending with the extension gmx.clz. Okay, these are the different level packages that are loaded when you go through the game. We need to unpack all of these if we're going to edit the game later on, but for now we just want to kind of just play around with character swapping. So let's just unpack a few of them so we can get some models to play with. So I recommend just copying these. Okay, copy it and we'll create a new folder, and inside this folder we'll paste our archives. Okay, once it's done copying, what we're going to do is we're going to take our archive tool. We're going to paste those four files in the same directory as those archives. So we're going to copy. Now that these are copied, you're just going to double click on Unpack. Okay, it's going to run a batch process script in DOS and just let it play through. Okay, for this I'm just going to cancel it prematurely just so I can show you the rest. So in here, as it unpacks, it's going to create a new folder, and then each folder is going to have a series of the assets for that level. Now we're just going to play around with character swapping, so I'm going to basically just copy Laura D here, which is her starting model. When you start a new game, that's the model that gets loaded. Okay, and I'm going to put that all the way back. So we're going to go back to the root folder. Okay, this is the root to the installation folder. Go back to data, go to the care folder, and then paste Laura D. Okay, so we're just going to do a control test. I'm going to start up the game just to show you what it looks like normally. Alright, so this is us at the starting mission, and you can see that she's wearing these jeans, jean pants and everything. So that's what the model looks like. And I'm going to replace the care file now with a different model. We're going to do a character swap. So let's go back to our maps folder. I think I did a extraction here, or maybe it was here. We're just going to copy. Excuse me. We're going to copy a different character. This is probably a different costume of hers, so let's copy that one. So I'm going to go back to the root of the installation folder. Again, data and the care folder. And I'm going to paste this other character model in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give it this name. So I'm going to copy this name, and then I'm going to delete Laura D, and then rename Laura D. Okay, we're going to start the game up and just see what that looks like. Oh, I don't want to expand that. Alright, and as you expect, Laura's model's been swapped with her other costume. So this is a fun little leftover mechanic left by the developers. It means you can drop in it has to be a certain name of file. So we put in that file here, and what happens is the game will load this file over the files that are in the archives, so it has priority loading, which is phenomenal. So now we can replace this, swap it, or we can edit that character file, CHR file, and have a whole new character there, which is fantastic. Alright, so that's just a quick overview of how we can extract assets from the game, and also how we can play around with editing the character. Alright, thank you for watching, and have fun modding.